my research on the labor shortage in NYC in my home borough of the Bronx, I heard about a local youth jobs fair being held in the East Bronx, hosted by congressional representatives of the borough. Curious to hear about national political leaders' outlooks on the current post-COVID labor situation, I pulled up to the event on my crutches and got to have a discussion with Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, whom, full disclosure, I volunteered for 5 years ago during her first ever congressional campaign.
Oh my gosh!
Hi, I'm with Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, and my question is, have you been observing a labor shortage in the Bronx after COVID? And if so, what do you think the reasons are for that, and how has Congress been responding to this?
So I think there has been, in some aspects, a labor shortage, and I think there's a lot of contributing factors. One, a lot of people got sick, and COVID was a mass disabling event, and so legislatively, I think we need to do a lot more to step up. I, of course, support universal health care in order to support people, particularly those who may be experiencing disabilities or long COVID. But then also there's the labor issue of pay.
Yes.
And a lot of jobs do not pay what is really a living wage. And so, for example, in a gender issue or a caregiver issue, if you aren't being paid enough at your job to cover your childcare costs at home, you're going to stay home. You're not going to work your job. And so I think a lot of this has to do with raising pay, raising benefits, and also expanding healthcare.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Congresswoman.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
I'm making a documentary about labor in the Bronx after COVID, so I'd like a brief question for you.
Sure.
So have you been observing a labor shortage in the Bronx after
Yes.
COVID? And
There's a labor shortage everywhere.
Everywhere,
you go, people say if you go to a restaurant and your order is late, they say we need workers. If you go to a bodega,
And what do you think are the reasons for that?
well, people are transitioning, right? And they're looking at other careers or other work classifications.
Yes.
And so I think that we have an answer to that.
What's that?
Immigration. They're right there.
Yes.
12 million
Bring 'em
people.
in.
Let's bring them in.
Yes.
And let's inject some oxygen into our economy.
And Republicans are trying to attach workfare conditions to social safety net programs.
No,
and
of
SNAP.
course not.
Yeah, what do you make
SNAP,
of our
SNAP is so important.
Yes.
You know, one of my predecessors, the late great Adam Clayton Powell Jr.
Yes.
was a strong advocate of SNAP. So was Charlie Rangel.
Yes.
And I'll continue to do that.
Thank you. All right.
Thank you so much.
much.